Hello. Um, just wanted to see if it's actually working. Ah, it is. Okay, fantastic. Welcome to the first ever YouTube version of my letter with me. I asked last week on my Instagram live. Oops. Sorry about that sound. Yeah, so I asked last week if I should continue doing it on Instagram or if I should move over to YouTube, and it seemed like some people said YouTube and some people said Instagram, so we'll see how it goes. But for today, we'll be on YouTube, and hopefully folks are watching. So like that's really weird because on Instagram you can totally see like who's there and how many people are watching, but because I'm using OBS, so I can't really see what's happening. But yes, it's working. Okay, great. Hello, Kristen. Welcome. And if anybody else is watching, please let me know. Just say hello in the chat and I can see that. Hello, MA artist. I should know you guys' names, but I'm really bad with names. So I hope you guys will forgive me. So like I said in the title, we're just gonna continue with all the different quotes that I got last week. And this one, because the space is so narrow, I'm just gonna do this one word hug because someone suggested it. So, and it seemed like a good place to put it. Can you guys hear the background music? Although I think it just went off. Of course. Let me know if it's too loud, not loud enough. Marianne, that's right. Sorry, I know I can recognize Instagram handles and I can recognize like Discord names, but ask me your real name and I probably cannot remember. Alright. I need to make my H a little bit fatter because I think it's a little bit too narrow. So I'm just gonna make it here. I have a little fat H. Yes, Letterverse Unite. I know on Twitch I can like do a bot that can just automatically say the invite link for Discord, but I don't think I can do that on YouTube. Alright. Very, very easy first word. Because why not? Start off the night with an easy word. Okay, so let me know if the music is too loud. And I just realized that there is an insane amount of lag between when I say something and when you guys hear it, so that's probably why I will be like flip-flopping around in what I say. So today was my day off because of Good Friday. Didn't really do much. Made some signs for the husband and did some cleaning and played some video games. So that was fun. Technically, I have a lot of work that I still need to do, like editing some videos, which I have not done yet. But, you know, I just bought this game and I really want to play it, so who cares about responsibility? Alright, let's do some 3D just because it's pretty spaced out, and so I want to fill in that space a little bit with some 3D letters. Alright, it's done. Let me erase. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kristen. Oh, shoot. Also, I just like doing it on YouTube better because it's I'm using my webcam, so my phone's not in my face and I can see the chat on my screen without like having to stop what I'm doing and look up at the chat on my phone. I'm playing Core Keeper, so it's like early access on Steam right now, and it's pretty fun. It's like kind of like Minecraft, I guess, but 2D, and or it's more like Terraria, I guess. But yeah, it's still early access, so there's still a lot of like stuff that they probably need to do. It's not a very complete game just yet, but it's still fun. I'm enjoying it. Killing monsters, building my little base. I should just play Minecraft with you guys, but like after the last time where I just died so quickly and I couldn't find my body, I was just like, maybe I shouldn't. Also, Minecraft gives me motion sickness because it's the 3D. I can't really do 3D games very well. And I changed some of the settings on Minecraft so that it's not as bad, but it is not very comfortable after playing for a few minutes. You need like something to stare at, like a little person. And that's why I always wonder if like virtual reality games are gonna work for me, or am I just gonna throw up after I play it. Can't remember what game it was that I played where I just felt so nauseous afterwards. But that was not a good experience. Okay. I think I'll outline it with my Posca just to make it thicker, and the hug is done. I tried watching Death in the Nile yesterday. I think that's what it's called. But like I got 45 minutes into it and it was just not very captivating or engaging, so I stopped watching it. Which kind of sucked. I thought it would be like a super exciting movie. I was incorrect. I mean, unless someone here likes it, then, you know, I take it back. But it was pretty boring. The cinematography was very pretty, though. Okay. How's everybody's day going? Ready for the weekend? I always forget that not everybody has today off. So I probably shouldn't rub it in. Okay, there we go. Do some highlights. My pen. And that's... Oh wait, no, I need to do a shadow. You thinking it's Saturday already? Yeah, yesterday felt like Friday to me. But Luckily, it was only Thursday, so I got an extra day. It definitely feels like Saturday. Okay, so there's hug. Next one I'm gonna do is life is best with coffee. Oh wait, I was gonna date all the ones that I did. So I did this last week, which was the last Friday was the 8th. Oh duh, of course. And then yeah, that's good enough. Alright. So next I will do life is best with coffee. Because it is. And I'll do it down here. Because it kind of fits with the food theme. I should just do a whole page of food quotes. I think people would appreciate that. Life is good. How many times? Oh, no, life is best. I was gonna say, how many times can I write good on this page? But no, it's best. Life is best with coffee. I think I'm gonna end up. Okay. My camera holder is right here, so it's blocking my book, which is kind of annoying. But what can you do? Oh, here we go. Life is best with coffee. All right. One second, guys. Okay. Life is best. So Georgina's been showing us coffee recommendations, or like coffee stuff, coffee equipment recommendations on the Discord server. Wait, I think everybody here is on the Discord server, so you guys all know. But like, I've been looking at all her suggestions, and like they are some of them I can't even find on Amazon. I probably have to order directly from them, but like not very cheap. But my birthday is coming up, so I think I'm gonna like tell my husband to buy me an AeroPress, and then I'll buy an expensive grinder and test it out first. See how I like it before I splurge on all the other stuff that she recommended. Because apparently making good coffee is not cheap. Which I guess makes sense, but I'm like the kind that just buys pre-ground coffee and drinks it out of a French press, that I don't care to if I use filtered water or if I hit a specific temperature. I guess I'm a coffee heathen, but I should maybe broaden my taste buds, so I will go down this rabbit hole, and hopefully I won't go broke from it. All right, so life is best with coffee, and I can't really say I'm a coffee aficionado if I just drink terrible coffee, right? Although I guess I technically just drink coffee for the caffeine. Okay, that's done. I can't find my... Oh, there it is. So I brought my this fountain pen to our trivia night, and I think that's why we won. Because before I was just I kept forgetting to bring a pen, and we would just use whatever they had on hand. And then the day that I bring my fountain pen is the day we win. So that must be why. Not because we paired up with another team. That can't be real. But it was nice to win. Like, we were not expecting it because we did terribly on the last round. But apparently everybody did terribly on the last round, so that worked in our favor, thankfully. But yeah, that last round was really hard. Excuse me. I feel like if we had some young people on our team, it wouldn't have been so hard, but I feel like most people who play trivia are like a little bit on the older side, not college kids. Although, like, the first week we ever did trivia, they had a whole section on Disney, and it's like obscure Disney stuff. And there was one table or one team with some college students, and of course they won that round. But it was like, what was Mickey Mouse's original name before they changed it to Mickey? Or what was the other one? Oh, there was an easy one, and I feel like I should have gotten it, but I completely forgot. But it was like, what was the prince's name in Little Mermaid? And then there was another one that was, what was Gaston's sidekick? Or I don't even remember he had one. What was his name? And I've already forgotten the answer. Goes to show he really did not make an impression. Okay, so this is pretty much black. I might just add some color to this one because everything here is black and white, so I should balance this color out with some color as well. Okay. Fairly quick. Maybe I will finish this page today. That would be pretty cool. And then I said I would do something else on stream, but I forgot what it was. The downside to this dingbats paper is that it's so thin, it's so easy to like accidentally scrunch it when you're erasing. So I'm trying to be extra careful. Hello, Pecky. You made it. Are you driving? I hope you're not driving today. You should tell me when you're driving so then I can do it on Instagram. Just kidding. You should not be chatting while driving. I think being on YouTube means nobody is around. Or less people are around. I feel like on YouTube, when I'm on Instagram, people like drive by view and then disappear. Wait, I think my Spotify is a little loud, so let me turn it down. But yeah, and YouTube, you have to actually like physically come here. So there might be fewer people on YouTube. But that's okay. Alright, I think I'll do best in yellow. And then, and then coffee in green. If you guys have any color suggestions, let me know. But again, I only have blue, pink, red, green, and yellow, and black. Not driving, but will be on the move soon. Just finished your nerve assessment. Oh, so you do have carpal tunnel? So what happens now? What exactly is carpal tunnel? Like, I hear about it a lot, but I don't know what it is. And is it because you have bad ergonomics? Holiday makes people forget. That's true. Oh yeah, I need to check for the block live on lessons in lettering. I think we'll probably push it back because Sunday is Easter. I'm so terrible with holidays because I don't really celebrate very many. Like, I forgot I got today off until Monday of this week when the work sent out emails saying no work on Friday. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay, I'll do pink. And then I'll do red for the other ones. And green for coffee. Pinch nerve on the wrist. How? Okay, and then so how do you resolve this issue? Just not use your wrist at all? Will it spontaneously fix itself? I need to reconnect. Oh, welcome back. Can you see? I hope you can see. Also, I like streaming on YouTube because I can play music in the background. And that, you know, can cover the silence so I don't have to babble on about stupid things. Should probably talk more about lettering. Eh. Wear splint at night and not put excessive pressure. It seems vague. I have to make sure to make it worse. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, go drive home and please do not get into an accident. Bye. There are hand wrist splints that aim to reduce a nerve compression. Oh, interesting. Well, I hope, Becky, if you ever watch this again, that you feel better and that it won't be a problem for too long. Life is best with coffee. Eventually surgery. Oh, geez. I didn't know you had to get surgery for carpal tunnel. I guess it's good reason to make sure you don't get it. I used to have really bad, like, posture. Well, not, maybe just bad ergonomics, but I had, like, a lot of shoulder pain for the longest time. And then I decided that it was probably a better idea to try to not have it before I got too old to fix. So now I don't like lettering or doing any kind of work on the computer if I'm not at a desk. All right, one last color. And I think I've used up all my colors. Or fun injections. What do you inject? That's fun. Well, I'm glad you like the color because I feel like whenever I use color, people don't like it. But the good thing about using color is like, because you can use different colors, you don't have to use as many different lettering styles to differentiate between the words, even though I still do. Um, so that is the plus side to using color. I like this color combination that they sent me. It's their basic color palette, but like it's very they complement each other pretty well. Very well. Which is nice. Cortisone. Oh. Oh my goodness. Is this gonna be like a lifelong problem? Or will it go away at some point? If you do all the different treatments. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna use some white, my Posca, to do some detail. Because even though it's different colors, it's still like kind of monotonous. So let's just add a little bit of detailing. Oh, speaking of color, I think the limited limited product for Uniball next month is color mechanical pencils. So they were asking if we wanted some, and I was like, yes, definitely. So I might be doing some colored pencil work next month. I haven't really used colored pencils in a long time, so we'll see how that turns out. I am pretty excited. More free pens. It comes and goes, but it's primarily genetic. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was from like using too much cell phone. Or is that just like an urban legend? That is that something my mom tells me so I get off my phone? All right. Some shadows. I think because I use color, I'm going to leave a gap. Yes, good idea. I think the hope is the wrist splints or physical therapy would help sufficiently. If not, then injections. If not, then surgery. The upside of surgery is that it works. Oh, okay. Hopefully she doesn't need to do surgery then. But at least, I mean, it's good that it works. There is a solution. I twisted my wrist when I was younger playing tennis. And then my mom took me to an acupuncturist. I can't say it worked, but it was a very interesting experience. It was one of those like acupunctures where they put electricity through it, so it like ticked, and you could feel it. It didn't hurt, but like it was just a very interesting feeling. Still not sure if acupuncture works for me, but I can say I've done it before. Oy. You are correct that ergonomics makes a difference. Okay. Yeah, ergonomics is it's pretty important. Like when I was younger, I never really considered, I guess when you're young, you think you're invincible. But when I started working as well, like from home, my old chair was terrible and like my back would just hurt after sitting in front of my computer for like 8 hours a day. So I definitely had to mess around with my setup and splurge on a chair. Life is best with coffee. Okay. This is actually going surprisingly fast. Maybe I should do more coloring in the future. Oh wait, no, I know why. It's because these quotes are also shortened and doing such small versions of them. I guess it is faster because it's smaller. Less space to color. Okay. That one's done. Next we have Mondays should be optional. I agree. I will do it here. Make Mondays like this, maybe. Mondays should be. Okay, I think I can make Mondays a little bit bigger. For some reason, I thought there was more words than this. And I was incorrect. And rest. Okay, perfect. I was making the sign for my husband this morning, and I used one of those flat tip paintbrush with acrylic paint because I figured that would be faster than like coloring in with my Sharpie, which is not very thick. But I realized that my hands shake so much, especially on big signs, because you can't like rest your hands. You have to use your whole arm, as they say, and like, yeah, I have pretty shaky hands, shaky arms. I don't know if it's because I was like nervous and worried about messing up, or if like I just have shaky hands. Ooh. I see my sister just subscribed to my YouTube. Can't believe she's never subscribed before, and she's only subscribing now. I am so sad. Alright, Mondays should... And like when I was making the signs, my husband was like, you should make it, because he wanted a more handwritten look. And I was like, no, I can't make my letters not somewhat consistent in size. That just feels so wrong. So I didn't really follow what he wanted, but whatever. It looks good. Hello, sister. Thanks for the follow. Even though I feel like you should have followed a long time ago. I thought family was supposed to be #1 fan / supporters. Okay. Time to ink. This is actually turning out better than I thought it would. I am quite pleased. You just realized I moved to YouTube? Yes. You should check my stories more often. Well, it's a test. I don't know if I'll stay on YouTube. Maybe I will alternate. We'll see. I wish I had more time to like stream more than once a week. Then I can do it on like all the different platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. But yeah, I don't think I have enough time. Also, the streams would be just very quiet because I would have nothing to say. Or I would just say the same thing. Although it has been very hard not like continuing with this collage thing off camera. Because once I start something, I really like to finish it. Unless it's terrible, then I just leave it unfinished. But like, yeah, I've been pretty happy with how this has turned out, so I really wanted to continue. But I managed to stop myself. Hey, don't give me that face. Whoa, I'm streaming. What's up? What? What? Streaming. Yes. Everybody can hear you right now. That was my husband poking his head in. Hello, Nina. Nina is my niece. Is she watching? Yeah. I won't do my usual greeting to her, which is basically just me saying, call me Auntie Lisa. And then sometimes she'll do it, sometimes she won't do it. I guess it depends on her mood, which is fair. Oh, shaky hands. Oh no, I think I'm running. Oh, I am out of ink. You guys want to see me refill my my whatchamacallit? fountain pen? I'm gonna say yes because I need to do it as I am out of ink. Okay, let me just remember how to do this. Squeeze it out. It's so cool, like it just cleans the tube as you push it down. All right, and then just put in, okay, bring in some ink. And then wipe it off with a paper towel. Oh, I did not do a good job. So let's do it again. I think it worked. She's off doing her stuff. Of course she is. I bet she's like forgotten who I was at this point. I've only ever seen my niece when she was like 3 months old. And it's been over 2 years since I've been back, so I'd be surprised if she remembers me. Alright, hopefully that worked. I'm still fairly new to the whole fountain pen thing. But I will say I really like using it because when you run out of ink, you don't have to like throw it away and get a new pen. You can just fill it up and then get inked all over your hand. I'm glad Pecky was not here to see that. Okay. Send us some more recent pictures of us. Well, we don't even have any recent pictures of us. That's gonna be hard. Can we just FaceTime more often? Hopefully I can go back in December. If they will just remove the quarantine requirement. Although, in New Orleans, they're saying that they've noticed an increase of COVID in wastewater. So that could be a sign that we're about to get another surge. But we will see. And it always seems to happen when, like, we get the orders to go back to office. Like the last time, before... I knew it was gonna happen! Before Delta happened, like, we were supposed to go back to work. And then Delta happened and they're like, oh, never mind, postponed. And then now they're saying that we need to go back to work by April 25th, or back to office by April 25th. And it looks like there might be another spike in cases. Okay, this really sucks. I hate it when this happens. So I'm gonna be more careful with my erasing. I forgot to use my little gray eraser thingy. Oh well. Alright, so since I already did color, I'm gonna do black for this one. And I'll just use this Dingbats marker because it's a lot faster. This is why I really like coloring with brush pens, because you can fill up a pretty big size. big space easily. We are in the midst of a surge. Yeah, I saw your numbers are actually over 1,000. That's I never thought I'd see the day that that happens. Because you guys are all so careful. So does that mean you'll just like remove the quarantine requirements because um they're obviously not working anymore? Ugh. Whoops. You have no idea. Yeah, nobody has any idea. I can only hope. The whole just returning to office thing really annoys me because like we've all been working from home for like 2 years now, or for me a year because I started middle of COVID. Um, but then like they only gave us 2 weeks notice to go to like prepare to go back to office instead of I don't know, at least a month, I think, just to get us all ready, like mentally prepared to have to go back into office. Even though it's not every day, we're doing a hybrid schedule of like 2 times a week, but still, especially folks with kids, um, I think they might need a little bit more notice to get ready. And the really funny thing is, none of the bosses in my department knew. They found out at the same time we did with the email that we received. Ugh. So that's fun. I think they were scrambling. They sent out an email yesterday being like, we know it's very sudden and we will keep you informed and just enjoy your long weekend. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of emails from folks who were really annoyed. But at least for me, I was talking to my boss, like, do I have to go back to New Orleans? Because, it takes about over an hour during rush hour to get to New Orleans from where we are. Um, so I was like, do I have to go into New Orleans? And I think they're gonna find me an office closer to where I live. So, because I work for the state health department, so they have offices everywhere, so that would be like super convenient. So much better for me than having to drive into New Orleans every day or every twice a week. They also said that they might allow 100% work from home or telework, but it's going to be evaluated on a case by case basis, whatever that means. It would be good if I don't have to go into office at all. Oh, I think I've shown you guys this Fude pen. I've been using it for, oh, there we go. For like all the different architectural sketching that I'm doing with David's class. Okay, it's too thin. But it's great because you can do thick lines, thin lines all in one. I'll use it next time. But for now, since I already started with the thicker one, probably shouldn't switch midway. We want to stay consistent. But yeah, I really like that pen. Or that fountain pen, I guess. It is the fountain pen. Okay. And then optional, I think I will just leave it, but I will use my Posca to make it thicker. So it balances out better. We only work remotely for 2 months and have been back. Yeah. I don't know, like, well, you guys didn't have a very high number of cases, so I can understand. But yeah, especially not having to commute is probably like the best part of working from home. Like my days where my time isn't wasted driving into the city and out of the city. I can just roll out of bed and go to my office. And then after work, I can just go make dinner. Also at lunch, I can make my lunch instead of eating out or having to prep my lunch ahead of time. It's just so much more convenient to work from home. And like I do data. I don't need to be in office to do data analysis. I understand people who have to see clients or need to meet with people. Then that would probably, you know, working in the office would probably be important, but for the rest of us. Also, the really dumb part is like all the meetings are still gonna be via Zoom. So it's not like we're even attending meetings in person anymore. I mean, we're still not attending meetings in person, so what's the point? Why are we going back? But then again, I am antisocial, so maybe that's why I feel this way. And maybe social people feel the opposite and they want to go back to office. Yes, the commute feels like, yeah, it's, and we spend so much time commuting. Like, especially if I had to commute to New Orleans. Man, I think if that were the case, I would probably just end up quitting because it's not really worth all that time spent. Alright. And it's probably better to just find work closer to home. Okay, let me... As you can see, I like to turn my books around. Hopefully still on camera, yes. Okay. Yeah. And like when the first time we had the return to office notice, I started to see if I could find some cheap apartments in New Orleans that maybe I could rent so I wouldn't have to drive back and forth. There's no such thing. They were all like, at that point, like a quarter or nearly half of my paycheck. And so that would have been totally not worth it. Also, I just really don't like to drive. Much less during rush hour. Okay, and then let's do some white on Mondays, and then we're done. Well, and some shadows. What should we do for Mondays? Okay, I'll keep with the theme of putting things on the bottom. Oh shoot. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello to the parents and give Nina a little kiss. Okay, so that's done. And then I'll just do some shadows. And then we'll call it a night. Whoops, that was not straight at all. Bye-bye. And I think I can finish this page next week, which is pretty exciting. And then I have to figure out what I'm doing next. If not, I might just continue doing collages because it's fun. And it's also like, you know, makes me do different things within one page and one night instead of always just like focusing on one piece, which I'm pretty sure can be pretty boring. But we'll see. Well, thank you guys so much for jumping over to YouTube and off Instagram for me. I think next week I'll still do YouTube, and then we'll see how it goes. Because I think maybe today is because it's holiday, so there's not as many people, but we'll give it another try next week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had some fun listening to me complain about working from home, or not working from home. But yeah, have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys next week or on Discord.